Without question, tolerance is celebrated by many in our culture as our greatest virtue. And yet, have you noticed how intolerant tolerance has actually become? It seems anymore that a week can't go by without some public figure being dragged before the kangaroo courts of Twitter and forced to recant something that they've said or tweeted about, only to then have their careers and character destroyed anyway. And their accusers, these angry, self-righteous mobs who were so quick to denounce a complete stranger based on a tweet. What's more is their eagerness and willingness to do just that. These are not tolerant people. So what's going on? Unfortunately, what we're witnessing today in our culture is nothing new. It's simply an old problem happening to new people. When virtue is used as a facade to morally justify the worst aspects about our human behavior. And so it shouldn't surprise us at all that Jesus encountered similar people, the self-righteous religious leaders of his day who abused religious piety for their own ends. In the Gospels, they tell us how these men loved to strut around Jewish society in long flowing religious robes, flaunting their acts of charity publicly, only so that others would praise them. It was all about having the appearance of virtue without actually practicing it. In fact, Jesus once said of them that they were like whitewashed tombs, clean on the outside, but filthy on the inside. So quickly, here's 3 things that you should know about such people. The first is that because they're so obsessed with their own moral superiority, they are equally obsessed with the moral failings of others. The second is that because they see themselves as better than everyone else, they see it as their moral duty to actively seek out, expose, and punish any wrongdoers. And the third and final thing, perhaps the most insidious of them all, is what better way to prove their virtue by being the most outraged and disgusted? What better way to prove that they are the most virtuous of the virtuous by pronouncing the harshest judgments? And unfortunately, that's what's going on in our culture today. Self-righteous people trying to outcompete each other at being morally outraged over something. People who will speak about tolerance out of one side of their mouth while spewing hatred and intolerance out the other. So the next time, and it probably won't be long, when you see on the news people getting all upset, ask yourself this question. Are they really concerned about tolerance? Or is it all about them trying to prove that they are morally superior to you? Thanks for watching. Please do share this video, and I hope to see you next Thursday.